Hello my dear friends, hope all of you are doing well. Please do maintain all the COVID protocols seriously. So today in this video I will discuss about some numericals on the topic of capacitor and the capacitance to give a better and a clearer view with the theory part. Hope this will help you a lot. So let's start. So the numericals on capacitor and capacitance. This is our first problem and the problem is stated like a parallel plate capacitor filled with mica having the dielectric constant or the epsilon r or the relative permittivity value of 5 is connected to a 10-volt battery. The area of the parallel plate is 6 meter square and the separation distance between the plate is 6 millimeter. So I need to find out these two. One is to find the capacitance and the stored charge, and the second one is after the capacitor is fully charged, the battery is disconnected and the dielectric is removed. Calculate the new values of the capacitance and the stored energy and the charge. So for the first question, what is the find the capacitance and the stored charge? So we know in the presence of the dielectric material, the capacitance for a parallel plate capacitor, what it will be, C is equal to epsilon A by D, where epsilon is the permittivity of the medium. So epsilon we can write it as like epsilon naught epsilon r times A by D. Now epsilon naught is the free space permittivity, that is 8.85 times 10 to the minus 12. Epsilon r is given as, that is 5, it is given here, times the area is 6 meter square divided by D is 6 millimeter, it means 6 times 10 to the minus 3 of meter. So I will get the capacitance value of 44.25 nanofarad. Nanofarad means 10 to the minus of 9 farad. Now the stored charge, what it will be, Q is equal to CV as we all know. So we have the C value of 44.25 nanofarad times V is equal to 10 volt. So we will get 442.5 nanocoulomb. The stored energy, we have the relation, what it is, that is U, the stored energy is equal to half C V square. C is the capacitance. So the value of C is 44.25 times 10 to the minus 9 times V is 10, so its whole square is 100. So if I calculate it, I will get 2.21 times 10 to the minus 6, it means 2.21 microjoule. So now when the dielectric is removed and the battery is disconnected, the total charge will not change. So the total charge, like the before what it was remain the same, but the potential difference capital V between the plate is increased, so the capacitance decreases because C is equal to Q by V. If the V is increases, like so capacitance will decrease. The new capacitance, what it will be, like C naught is equal to C by epsilon r, where epsilon r is the medium dielectric permittivity, the relative permittivity or the dielectric constant. So the new capacitance, what it will be, 44.25 nanofarad times means 44.25 times 10 to the minus 9 divided by 5, where 5 is the relative permittivity. So the new capacitance, what it will be, 8.85 nanofarad. And charge will remain the same, like 442.5 nanocoulomb. Now what it will be the new stored energy in the capacitor? If I remove the dielectric, the stored energy U naught will be Q square by 2 C naught, because we know that the stored energy has the formula of half C V square or Q square by 2C. So here C means C naught, and if I replace C naught with C by epsilon r, so it becomes epsilon r times the previous stored energy. So previously I have calculated that the stored energy is 2.21 microjoule times the dielectric constant is 5, so it becomes 11.05 microjoule. So the increase in energy, what it will be, so this one is higher one. If I remove the dielectric material, so the increase in energy, what it will be, delta U is equal to U naught minus U, so what it will be, 8.84 microjoule. So what is the physics behind of this increase in energy, the increment in energy? The physics is, while removing the dielectric material, it experiences the inward pulling force due to the capacitor plates. So the work needs to be done, which is stored in an additional energy. So if I remove the dielectric material, the stored energy is higher than the previous one. So we will now move on to our second problem. So our second problem is stated like, find the capacitance of an isolated ball shaped conductor of radius r1, capital R1, surrounded by an adjacent concentric layer of dielectric material having the dielectric constant of epsilon r up to radius r2. So you can see this is the r1 radius, a solid conducting sphere of radius r1 having the charge capital Q, and the sphere is surrounded by a dielectric material up to radius of capital R2. So this is the solid sphere of the radius r1, capital R1 have the charge of plus Q. So obviously in the total outer surface there will be minus Q charge. It will be the induced charge. Now I consider two regions. This is region 1 and this is region 2. You can see. So in the region 2, it means the outside area of the total system. In the region 2, the electric field, what it will be? So here is plus Q charge. So due to the plus Q charge, the electric field in the region 2, what it will be? Electric field is capital Q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. But in the region 1, means inside the dielectric medium, the electric field will be capital Q by 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r square, where epsilon r is the dielectric constant of the material. Now I need to calculate the potential. So the potential is defined as, I need to put some unit positive charge from infinity at the distance of r1 from the center of this solid charge. So the V from the expression of the potential, what I can write? V is equal to minus of integration infinity to r1 e dot dr. So I will separate it into two terms, like minus of infinity to r2. So I brought the positive charge from infinity to here, means at a distance of r2, then r2 to r1. So the integration will be look like minus of integration infinity to r2 e dot dr minus r2 to r1 e dot dr. So this is for the region 2 and this is for the region 1. You can see this is for the region 2 and this is inside the dielectric, it is region 1. So for the region 2, I put the value of E, that is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught r square, and this is for the region 1, that is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r times r square. So if I integrate, what I will get, that is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught r infinity to r2, this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit, plus Q by 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r times 1 by r r2 to r1. So I will, after calculation, the V comes out to be Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by r2 plus 1 by epsilon r times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So the capacitance, what it will be? C is equal to Q by V. So the capacitance will look like 4 pi epsilon r divided by 1 by r2 times 1 minus 1 by epsilon r plus 1 by r1 epsilon r. This is the capacitance formula. So our third problem will be like, find the capacitance of 4 parallel plates, each of area capital A meter square, and separated by a distance of d1, d2 and d3. The space between them is filled with the dielectric material having the permittivity of epsilon 1, epsilon 2 and epsilon 3, and the permittivity of the free space, as we all know, it is epsilon naught. So you can see from the figure, this is the 4 plate 1, 2, 3 and 4, and in between the plates there are dielectric material of thickness d1, d2 and d3, and they have the permittivity value of epsilon 1, epsilon 2 and epsilon 3. So you can see the arrangement is equal to 3 parallel plate capacitor connected in series. If I apply the voltage source here, so it looks like a parallel plate capacitor, 3 parallel plate capacitor connected in series. So for the number 1, as we can write that C1 is equal to, for suppose this one, the capacitance what it will be, C1 is equal to, this is the parallel plate, 3 parallel plate capacitor connected in series. So C1, what it will be, epsilon 1 epsilon naught A by D1, this is the thickness D1. C2 is equal to epsilon 2 epsilon naught A by D2. Similarly C3 will be epsilon 3 epsilon naught A by D3. If they are connected in series, so if C is the equivalent capacitance, so this is the formula, 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So from there we can get the value of the C is equal to C1, C2, C3. I need to product all the capacitance magnitude divided by C1, C2 plus C2, C3 plus C3, C1. Now if I put the value of individual C1, C2 and C3, what I will get? Epsilon naught A its whole cube times epsilon 1 by D1, epsilon 2 by D2, epsilon 3 by D3 whole divided by epsilon naught A its whole square times epsilon 1 epsilon 2 divided by d1 d2, epsilon 2 epsilon 3 divided by d2 d3 plus epsilon 3 epsilon 1 divided by d3 d1. Now after the final calculation, the capacitance looks like epsilon naught A times epsilon 1, epsilon 2, epsilon 3 divided by epsilon 1, epsilon 2 D3 plus epsilon 2, epsilon 3 D1 plus epsilon 3, epsilon 1 D2. So this is the easiest calculation that you need to do with some patience. So this is our fourth problem. It looks like, so it states like the plates of a parallel plate capacitor are separated by a dielectric material whose relative permittivity varies. So now the dielectric material don't have some fixed relative permittivity, it varies with the distance. So whose relative permittivity varies according to the relation epsilon r is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square by d square. So I need to find the capacitance of the capacitor. So you can see there are two parallel plates forming a capacitor, C1 and C2. Suppose from the the position of the C1 is at x equal to 0 and the position of the C2 at, I assume that it is at x equal to d. So let at a distance of x from the C1 plate, so from the C1 plate I choose a distance x and the thickness of the dielectric material is dx. So for the dielectric, now x varies from x is equal to 0 where the C1, it means the C1 plate, to x is equal to d, it means the C2 plate. So we know the capacitance formula is C is equal to epsilon naught epsilon r a by d. Now at a distance x from the C1 plate, from the elementary capacitance, if I say, what it will be, epsilon naught a by thickness is dx times epsilon r, that is 1 by 1 plus x square by d square. So I need to integrate where C has the lower limit is 0 and the upper limit is capital C. This is the final value of the capacitance, so I need to integrate. So 1 by epsilon naught a, 0 to capital final value of C dc, and the thickness will vary from 0 to d, and the dx times the 1 plus x square by d square is equal to 1. So it comes out to be C by epsilon naught a, C by epsilon naught a times, if I integrate it, what it will be, x plus 1 by d square x cubed by 3. And now if I put the lower limit and the upper limit, lower limit is 0, upper limit is d. So the expression of capacitance comes out to be like C is equal to 3 epsilon naught a by 4d. So this is the expression of the capacitance where the dielectric permittivity, the relative permittivity or the dielectric constant is not fixed, but it varies with the distance with this relation, that is epsilon r is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square by d square. So my friends, I am concluding my discussion here. Please do like, share and subscribe our channel Invisible Threads. Stay tuned and keep supporting us. Thank you.